Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're looking at something truly special for anyone on a journey to learn Quranic Arabic. We're going to walk through the completely beautifully designed Alfihri app. Whether you're literally just starting out with basic letters or you're a dedicated student wanting to deepen your connection with the text, this platform has totally reimagined how we approach language learning through technology.
So how do you understand the Quran directly without constantly looking at translations? It's a question pretty much every non-Arabic speaking Muslim asks at some point, right? You've probably been there yourself. You're reciting beautifully, maybe you're even memorizing verses. But to actually grasp what you're saying, you have to completely break your focus, stop, and look down at a translated text. Well, the core mission of this platform is to bridge that exact gap.
Okay, let's dive into this. The name itself sets such a profound tone. The app is named to honor Fatima Alfihri. If you aren't familiar with her, she's an absolute powerhouse in history, the pioneering founder of the University of Al-Qarawiyyin, which is actually recognized as the world's very first degree-granting university. So right from the title, this app aligns itself with a massive, beautiful legacy of education and empowerment.
The guiding philosophy here is super simple, but really effective. Learn, practice, remember. And it's built to serve a huge spectrum of users. Whether you're a HIF student memorizing the text, an adult wanting a deeper spiritual connection, or a complete beginner, they even have dedicated child-friendly settings. This dashboard is basically your ultimate gateway.
Here is our quick roadmap for today. First, the 30 Jews curriculum scope. Second, interactive practice and games. Third, mastering tajweed and pronunciation. And finally, customization and global tracking.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the 30 Jews curriculum scope, your structured learning path.
And this brilliantly illustrates why the app works. True comprehension doesn't just happen by accident, right? It requires a really systematic approach. Here you can see how the curriculum is laid out chronologically. It's divided systematically across 30 progressive classes, perfectly mirroring Juz 1 to Juz 30 of the Quran. You can track your progress, see exactly how many words you've mastered in Al-Baqarah or Al-Imran, and literally know exactly where you stand at all times.
The crucial point here is the scale of what you're actually learning. The curriculum covers over 1,500 curated, high-frequency Quranic vocabulary words and root families. The strategy here is honestly genius. By prioritizing words based on their exact occurrence count, words like Allah, Rabb, Kitab, Rahmah, mastering these 1,500 words actually unlocks the vast majority of the Quranic text for you. It's a real game changer.
But it's definitely not just a basic vocabulary list. The learning is built on 3 really deep pillars. First, like we mentioned, the high-frequency words classified by noun, verb, or particle. Second is triliteral roots and morphology, or sarf. This teaches you to break down a word to its 3-letter core. For instance, taking the root ka, ta, ba, and seeing how it forms kitab, kataba, yaktubu, and kutub. And the third pillar is grammar and word roles, or now. Best of all, every single one of these items is embedded in a real Quranic ayah with full diacritics, so you're always learning in real context.
Moving right along to Section 2, interactive practice and games. Active recall in action.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer variety of pedagogical tools at your disposal in the interactive 13 Games Hub. This is not just some simple flashcard app. It features 13 specialized games designed to target and train completely different cognitive skills and grammatical rules.
Let's rapidly walk through a few of these modes. You've got interactive 3D flashcards, where you can view terms in a large script, flip to reveal roots, and instantly hear native audio. Then there's the Sentence Arranger, an incredible hands-on tool where you actually arrange scrambled word tiles to reconstruct authentic verses, which trains your brain on Quranic syntax. There's a vocabulary hunt, where you scan live text to spot prefixes and suffixes like wow or be. And of course, spaced repetition quizzes and speed drills to really test your retention.
All of this practice is fueled by a fantastic gamification engine. You earn a verified 150 experience points per class completion, plus bonus XP for your quizzes. You can unlock levels from 1 all the way up to 99 and build up a consecutive day study streak. And for those who love a bit of healthy competition, there's a live global leaderboard showing the top 20 learners worldwide to keep you totally motivated.
All right, let's slow things down a bit for Section 3, mastering tajweed and pronunciation. Perfecting your voice. Just look at this seamless integration. You have the Surah Ali Imran Studio Player, featuring professional Hafs and awesome tajweed and Qori audio. You can even adjust the speed to fit your pace. But right alongside it, you have the tajweed rules screen. It breaks down incredibly detailed concepts like al-ikfa al-hakiki,
or nasalization, highlighting the exact phonetic rules in a clear, color-coded way directly within the verses.
But what truly sets this apart is how it moves you from passive listening to active refinement. The app features a voice pronunciation lab, so you don't just listen to the native speaker, you actually use your microphone to record your own voice pronouncing the terms. The app then gives you visual feedback, showing real-time audio waveforms so you can match your articulation directly against the reference recordings. It is literally a pronunciation lab right in your pocket.
Finally, we're at Section 4, Customization and Global Tracking. Made for you.
Let's move to MC and see how this builds a truly personalized experience. Notice the font selection. You aren't locked into one single script. Whether you read standard Uthmani, the Indo-Pak Nostalic style, or specific official scripts like the Diyanet style, you can just select the one that matches your regional printed mushaf. And you can even personalize the app visually with color themes like royal blue, emerald, or golden amber.
Honestly, even more impressive is the inclusivity of the language support. The entire user interface, as well as those deep word explanations, are fully localized for over 14 languages. Whether your primary language is English, Turkish, French, Urdu, Indonesian, Spanish, or Chinese, the app absolutely bends to your linguistic needs, completely removing the barrier to entry for millions of non-Arabic speakers.
Bringing it all back to your daily habit, this simple word-of-the-day dashboard shows just how accessible it all is. You open the app and boom, you see a featured word, like Shiani, meaning matter, set perfectly in its context from Suda Yunus. You can tap to listen, quickly jump into a spaced repetition flashcard session, or take a quick test. It makes consistent daily learning practically effortless.
So I leave you with this thought to consider. We spend so much time reciting, often wishing we could feel the direct impact of the meaning in real time. What if understanding the exact words you recite was no longer a distant, impossible goal, but an everyday reality right there in the palm of your hand? The Alfihri app proves that with the right structure, practice, and technology, that reality is entirely within reach. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go explore these tools for yourself, and I'll catch you next time.